So how do you want to start it now?
Yeah.
Let's
crack it. 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
That's a good sound, especially since we're hotboxing ourselves.
Yeah. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the... I got distracted.
You can't just go okay in a podcast.
Okay.
We have no
So,
video
welcome,
listeners.
ladies and gentlemen, to the Just Our Opinion podcast. We are doing this podcast in my basement in a hot box mattress
Okay.
fort.
Do you know what a hot
built.
box is, though?
No.
That was a joke.
Okay.
A hot box is when you close all the windows and every airtight thing and just smoke a bunch of marijuana. And
So, guys, we're doing this in a hot box?
No, we're not.
No, we're not.
For legal
No.
reasons, that's a joke.
That is a hilarious joke, and even for not legal reasons, we are not in a hot box.
We're just in a room.
we're
We're in a fort that is very, very,
We're in a mattress
very warm.
fort that is hot, very hot.
To hopefully
Okay,
get rid of any echo or
exactly. Yeah.
so. You got a question for us?
I don't actually.
No, I do. I do have
You
a
do.
question.
You have the first question.
I have the first question from
our
I
most
think our most
dedicated fan.
Yeah, I think our most dedicated fan, Masonite Shadow. He says, "As a proud gamer, I always enjoy watching gameplays / Let's Plays on YouTube / Twitch. Yeah. I find it very entertaining. I have run into people, however, who look at the gameplay videos and don't see the point. Entertainment in watching someone else play the game. Sports fans enjoy watching their favorite teams play sports that they, the fan, are not actively playing in. Why is there a disconnection when it comes to video games entertainment versus sports entertainment?"
Okay, to sum up that very long question, he was basically saying that he likes to watch video games on YouTube, people playing video games on YouTube or
Right.
Twitch or Facebook, I guess. I don't know. There's all sorts of places that you can watch gamers play games. And he was asking.
You're taking like just as long to explain this question.
Sorry, I was trying to put it in better words, but I totally failed.
No, yeah,
anyway,
you did. He's just saying, like, why do people not like watching video games and do like watching sports?
I feel
And
like
why
it's.
And
'cause,
also,
I mean,
like-
some people don't like video games, some people don't like sports.
Right.
But I feel like the question is, why is it like frowned upon as like, or like seen as weird
Yeah.
compared to watching sports? And I believe that's because.
Okay, can I actually field this one?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I think it's because video games are a much more personal experience. Like, with sports, you got a whole team most of the time, or a certain person that you know really well that has spent years and years getting good at this game, which is sport, sorry. Whereas in a game, most games, aside from like multiplayer games, typically are trying to give you, the player, a certain experience while playing it. Games aren't necessarily designed to be watched, they're designed to be played. I personally don't care too much for watching gameplay videos unless it's more of a review video and less of a gameplay video. I don't care for Let's Plays too much, but I love video games. That's mainly because I like experiencing the games for myself. When I was like 13, I loved Let's Plays because I didn't have a good enough... you can hear the knuckle cracks.
You're making it worse by not talking. Stop. See, I just
sorry.
cracked all of my other knuckles and you didn't even hear it. Stop. All right, carry on.
I'm sorry, yeah. I got off topic. But, yeah, when I was younger, I much more enjoyed watching gameplay videos because I didn't have a good enough console or computer to play those games, so I got to experience them through other people. Now that I have a computer and money, I like buying the games and experiencing them for myself first time through rather than watching someone else experience them.
Yeah, I get that. I definitely get that. But I actually like watching Let's Plays. One game I watched people that I like to, a certain channel that I like to watch, play through like all the alphas and betas of a game and then play through the entire game. And I still got the game because luckily by the time I got the game, I kind of forgot a lot of the stuff that they did. But I mean, I still enjoyed the journey, but I understand where people can come from. I feel like it depends on who is like streaming or doing the video or something.
Right.
Because some people, they just play it and then they're like, they're just answering questions from people or just like focusing really hard on the game. But like one of the people I like to watch, they like make commentary on it. It helps to have another person. Like there's more than one person playing it.
Yeah.
Because they're having a conversation together about it and answering questions and talking to people, as well as like adding commentary and making jokes and stuff like that. So that's what I enjoy. Mm-hmm. Also, there's I also like to watch games that I'm like, I would never play this myself.
Yeah.
But one of the defenses I was going to make is that probably the reason people find it strange to watch video games, you made a very good point about it being a personal thing, which very much is. But at the same time, I think people think it's weird because watching sports is such a normal thing. Like, it's been around for as long as there have been sports. And, I mean, I feel like just esports haven't been really recognized as much as regular sports.
Yeah, that's for sure. And I think some of that can be because people don't realize the complexity of esports. How complex a game could be to see that like it's actually very impressive to be good at that game. One of the games that I'm best at is Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Yeah, you are.
And though I am very good at it, I am still nowhere near the best player good.
He can whoop my butt every time. Just gonna put that out there.
It's out there if you want to know.
All right. Because you have more to add, or?
What was I going to keep on? Yeah, like, regular consumers that don't play video games don't understand the complexity of video games. They understand it, and it takes some skill to do it, but I think there's still a disconnect there. Whereas, like, everyone can appreciate the difficulty of becoming physically fit, dieting, and practicing a certain skill using your entire body, but people sometimes don't understand that the complexities of small hand movements can also be very impressive.
Yeah. Also, like, a lot of it is just mental.
Tactics is a big thing.
Yeah.
Like, okay, quick thing about fighting games. Fighting games are one of my favorite types of games. Super Smash Bros., Dragon Ball Fighters, those types of games. People don't realize that it's really a guessing game a lot of the time. You have to get in your opponent's head. So, say I'm playing Smash Bros. This is going to be the most common example because I can almost guarantee that everyone's at least seen someone play Smash Bros. So, in a standard 2v2, there's advantage and disadvantage and neutral. Those are the three places. Neutral is when both characters are on the stage. Advantage is... We were just checking in the recording, make sure it's going. Advantage is when you are on the stage and your opponent is off the stage recovering. Disadvantage is when you are off the stage recovering and your opponent is on stage. In those positions, you have to be careful in what you do, because if you're in disadvantage and you make the wrong move, you're pretty easily dead. Mm-hmm. It's much harder to lose from advantage. It's much easier to lose from disadvantage. Once you grab the ledge, you have 5 different options. So you could drop away, jump back, you can do standard get up, you can jump, you can do attack get up, and you can do roll get up. I can't remember if that's... Did I say 5 there?
You said a number?
I said an amount of things. Those are all options that you can do. And you at advantage have to pick which one your opponent is going to do. Like, you have to have been watching them for the entirety of the game and realize that, they keep doing this option of get up. And you have to read that and counter it, punish it, do whatever.
Punish them,
And that's literally less than 2 seconds of a game right there that I just explained.
It's really quick. Got them boomers, Like, oh, it's not sports. I don't know what that was.
What kind of voices? You can't play your sports.
Your kids playing your
Video
game
games aren't sports.
Your DS stations.
Go turn on the telly.
Who says telly anymore? My parents are old, but they don't say telly.
No, they don't. Let's go on to our next question. I think
let's hop on
did that one
our
good.
Instagram story.
Let's see who responded to yours.
Yeah, I got a lot of good questions.
I'm excited. I haven't seen any of these.
All right. So our first one comes from Elena.Hinkle.
Okay.
She asks something you learned this week. What is something that you learned this week? You got it.
I got it. I got it. I learned how to properly edit a something.
Edit as something like a video.
Yes,
photo?
a video. I learned how to edit a video into like slowly appearing into what looks like on the screen of my computer, and then come waving up
that was sick,
into
dude.
a hologram.
For some background, he has this class that he had to make a video for, and in the video, he showed me the clip. He has like this hologram come out of the screen, and it was just like, woo. It was really cool. I am super proud of my guy, Joey. I learned that Joey learned to do that thing. That's what.
It wasn't that impressive.
Why are you blocking your hand from the mic? That doesn't make any sense.
I don't want it to be like overpowering.
Okay, so.
No, it's too loud.
Hey guys, welcome to ASMR. This would be really nice if my voice didn't get cracking. Okay, people have definitely turned off at that point.
No, yeah.
All right. I didn't really have anything that I learned this week.
Making a podcast room is hard.
Yeah, it is.
That's something you learned.
That is what I learned. I learned just. Oh, I know what I learned. Dads have special powers. For context, I was supposed to mow the lawn, and I tried to start the mower, and it started smoking and doing some weird stuff. And so I had to end up calling my dad, and he had come from work and try and fix it. And he spent a couple minutes on it just because he flooded it, but then as soon as he got it started, he was basically able to just.
He gunned it. He was just zooming.
And he started it and mowed the whole lawn. He didn't even get off for me he wasn't like, just here, mow the lawn. It was like, no, you screwed up. You had your chance. I'm going to do it.
Thankfully, he did let us bail out the fireplace, though.
Yeah, that's true. So
moving on.
I learned dads have superpowers that you will not get unless you become a dad.
Yep.
It's just that.
I'm going to stop putting the cap back on my Gatorade bottle because it's making too much noise.
I already did that 20 minutes ago.
Okay, you know what? I'm not smart. Should I do one of my...
Yeah, let's go back and forth.
Back and forth. All right.
You're going to do that now because we have people asking questions.
All right, so we got one from Super Shmuel. This is one of our friends. He says, who is more Chad, Lightning McQueen or Doc Hudson?
There's no debate.
There is no... That's a stupid
If I'm
question.
understanding the question correctly,
offense,
it's McQueen.
Super Shmuel, but that is...
Offense, Super Shmuel. That is stupid. You are stupid.
Lightning McQueen is a Chad!
I'm kidding. I love you. Please, can we still be friends?
Yeah. I feel bad about that.
All right. I got a question.
Go on.
This is from joe.lead.who. I don't know. Why is it called a building if it's already built?
Getting philosophical.
Very deep. Very deep.
Man.
I would say...
Because a building is never finished until...
Ever. It's never really finished. Because if you think about it, I thought about this the other day. Because houses are technically never finished. Even if you because we built our house and we're still fixing stuff and redoing things and just finishing stuff that never got finished. Upkeep. But even if you don't build your own house, if you just build one, buy one, you're gonna remodel something, and then you sell that house and move to a different house and remodel something, while somebody buys your old house and remodels that again. Just buildings are in a constant state of flux. Being built. So it's constantly building.
That makes sense to me.
There you go, Joe.lee.who.
Yep. All right, so I got one. I'm not even sure. This one's from Anna Augustine. She says, "Why are you the way you are?"
I think you need to field this one.
I guess I have to. You see, I'm the way I am. I'm the way I am because it's who I be.
That's a really good answer right there. I think we just cut right there.
All right. And
perfect.
She did ask another one, and it's, am I working at Go Lake Ministries this summer? Currently, no. I will probably go to Barracal.
Oh, I thought they were asking if they were doing. I was like, wait. Never mind. Makes sense.
Yes.
They're asking you if you're working there this summer.
I will be going to Barracal right now. That's the plan. If something were to happen there and Go Lake were to keep going, I would be working at Go Lake and potentially interning at my church.
And if neither of those work out, Joey's living with me.
Yeah.
We're just going to announce that right here, right now. I think it's a perfect time to do that. All right. I've got a question.
Go for it.
It's from M. Lancaster 15. What is your favorite type of hummus?
I hate
I'll
to
field
say
this one real quick.
Okay.
Hummus that's not hummus. Sorry, I've been pronouncing it wrong. Hummus.
Hummus is
anything that's not hummus is my favorite hummus. Honestly, my favorite hummus is the word hummus because it's just so fun to say.
I'm so sorry, but I don't like hummus.
Hummus is bad.
I wouldn't say it's bad. I just don't like it. It's just my opinion.
I'd eat it if it was the only thing there.
Yeah.
If like you go to a party and it's like, oh, liver or hummus?
Liver.
Put the liver in the hummus. Sorry, hummus.
No, you gotta put the hummus in the liver. Like,
no, that's
incision.
No, because hummus is a dip. Hummus is a dip. So
don't say that about hummus. We're getting texts. Should I just keep going?
You keep vamping.
I'm going to keep going. This one's another food-related one. Sadly, you won't be able to field this one again, but it's my favorite EBI meal. EBI stands for Ethnos Bible Institute. That's where I went for this past year of college.
Are they asking this question?
Yeah.
Oh.
Right there.
That's cool.
This is from SS Ralph. And favorite EBI meal. Oh, gosh. Can you just fill some time while I think about it? Because they have a lot of meals. That's not terrible.
So again, another thing I don't like about hummus is the texture. It's like a dip, but it's not a dip, but it's also a dip. You can't decide. Hummus, decide what you are.
All right, I think I have my favorite one.
Okay, moving on to the next question.
It's really simple of a favorite meal, but it's also just, it's good. I really like cold sandwich bars. Just like you put any meats that you want on your bread, you put all the cheeses, because they had like 4 different cheeses, and you just pile on the cheese. I love cheese. Another close second would be the, I can't remember what it's called, but it's basically panini or something. Like it's a sandwich with meat and cheese, and it's been like grilled. I can't remember the meal hardly at all, but it tasted really good. I think I only had it once. Maybe it was sliders.
I cannot weigh in on this question because I have not experienced it. But let's move on. All right, another question from M. Lancaster 15.
Another one.
I don't know what's going on. Pita bread or naan, and why?
They're basically the same thing.
What is naan? Okay.
Naan is basically pita bread.
I'm looking up naan.
There's such a small amount of difference that the kitchen that I worked in said that we had pita bread, but we just used naan and nobody complained.
Okay, so it's not just pita bread? Hold on. That's just pita bread.
Like I said. It's effectively the same. There's like minuscule difference. Maybe it's like about They look exactly the same.
I'm looking at 2 pictures and they look identical.
Find the differences in these photos. That's the same photo.
Here's suggested on based on my recent search history. Thank you, Google. We're not sponsored. No sponsor.
Oh no, never.
And it just was like pita bread versus naan. Both are flatbreads made with yeast-raised doughs. Pita is made with a lean dough, while naan is made with an enriched dough that includes eggs and yogurt. This gives it a different texture. They're the same.
Naan? What, naan has the eggs and yogurt?
So I would say naan.
I like naan better, I believe.
I don't know if I've had either one. I think
both.
I've had pita.
I can scarcely tell the difference, but I believe I like naan better.
Probably naan would be better, and that's why.
I would definitely eat naan with hummus over pita with hummus. Sorry, hummus.
You got another question?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I'm out of questions. It's all you.
Oh, sweet. I have one more. Another one from M. Lancaster 15.
Another? Is it going to be another like health food related?
No, actually, this one completely goes away from what we've been going on.
I wasn't supposed to be mean. Please keep listening.
You have been added. Okay. Mario or Luigi, and why?
Luigi.
Luigi all the way.
Yeah.
Same.
We're both younger brothers, so we both like...
Yeah, that's part of it. Luigi is just so much better. I don't want to go into all the details why I hate Mario. I'll play him.
He's just more likable.
He's like... Mario is like hummus. I'll play him if he's the only character. But most of the time, if there's a choice, I'm not going Mario.
Like, Super Mario Odyssey, you could only play as Mario. As soon as I got the Luigi costume, that's the only one. Not gonna play anything else.
Yeah. Yeah, but I feel like the other main reason that I would choose Luigi over Mario, not main reason, half reason, 50% reason. We're both younger brothers, and so I have grown up playing Luigi in everything, because if it's a game with Mario and Luigi and it's two-player, guess who's playing Mario? The first player, which is never me. Because for some reason the older brother always has to be player 1. They have like minuscule power over player 2. It's weird. Yeah, I mean, Luigi just means a lot to me, He's the younger brother. He's taller, better looking. He's really... I literally am just Luigi in my family, so... yeah.
I'm Waluigi in my family.
That is true.
So, let me go into a little more of just the technical side of Mario or Luigi. So, in the Mario and Luigi games, any game that you play Mario or Luigi in, they actually control differently. Luigi always is more of a slippery. He takes longer to slow down. He takes longer to start up. He doesn't turn as sharp, but he jumps higher. Mario has better control, but he doesn't jump as high. I feel more like Luigi in that sense that I take longer to get going up to speeds, and once I'm up to speeds, it takes a while for me to slow down. And also, I'm kind of clumsy, and Luigi's clumsy. So, emotional connection on a movement level.
That's a good level to be at. I keep cracking on. I don't know why.
I don't know what you're talking about. Dead air. We got dead air.
Dead air.
Anyways, moving on. Do you have any more questions, or is it time to go to the fake questions?
Time to fake questions, because is there anything you want to talk to me about? We have to. I feel bad that we have to straight up just go with questions, and that's all we can go with because there's nothing to talk about.
How about? Man, I feel like I had stuff to talk about before we started, but then after we started, I'm just like, well, I got nothing to talk about.
All right,
just go with it. We'll go on down a rabbit trail later.
Joey,
yeah.
What is your favorite candy?
Candy?
Yeah. Favorite candy.
First thing that just popped in my head was Charleston Chew. I really like Charleston Chew,
good.
but I'm not sure if I would say it's my favorite.
Yeah, I would say it's really good, and I love it. Once I got introduced to it, I got introduced to Charleston Chew not that long ago. It was like a couple Christmases ago, and my brother was like, "Try this," and I was like, This is delicious, and I can't believe you hid this from me for so much of my life. So yeah, but I wouldn't say it's my favorite. I always go with the same favorite, Reese's.
Mm-hmm. That's a fair one.
And I won't even say cups, pieces, fast breaks.
Cereal.
I'm not a real big Reese's Puffs guy.
Really? Do you feel like the film on your teeth?
Yeah.
Afterwards? Okay. I never notice it.
Yeah. Have you seen that they... I'm so happy that we have... I can rabbit trail. Okay.
Right. Yeah, go for it.
But I'm rabbit trailing on how excited I am about this rabbit trail. Okay. Have you seen that they've come out with a new Reese's Puffs?
Like the big ones?
Like the big ones?
Yeah. You can only
Why
fit,
is that a thing?
I don't know. You can fit two. You can fit 2 on your spoon, and you can fit like 3 in your mouth.
Okay. In Reese's Puffs, there's like... Is it all just the same flavor, or am I stupid in thinking that there is a chocolate?
There are 2 different colors, but I'm not sure if they're different flavors.
Because I feel like one's chocolate and one's...
They have the 2 different colors. There is one that's just a normal peanut butter, and there's one that looks like chocolate. But from my past experience with cereal, I come from the cereal city. I'm basically an expert.
Okay, stop bragging. Nobody cares.
From
just
my...
saying, you need to chill right now.
No, I will not.
Is it okay?
Okay, I don't think covering. Okay. From my past experience with cereal, such as Fruit Loops, Fruity Pebbles, any cereal that has multicolored pieces, all of them.
Don't do it.
If you have children in the room,
hold up. Don't even say it because I'm in the room. Don't you dare.
That's right. You're underage.
I will. No, it's not that. But I swear by it.
No.
Same with colored goldfish.
No.
They all have a different flavor.
No.
You're eating Fruit
They're
Loops,
all
you
different.
get a purple one, that's grape. You get a green one, that's green apple.
That is placebo.
What? Okay, go ahead. Finish what you were saying. I was going to interrupt you.
In my past experience with cereal, they all have the same flavor.
How dare you, sir?
I
say that to my
I'm
face.
Speaking the truth. If you don't like the truth...
Sorry, headphone listeners. I'm pretty sure that our recording device saved your ears, but just in case it didn't. Sorry, not sorry. How
That's
dare
why
you?
I don't think...
How dare you?
How dare...
Finish what you were saying. I'm going to find a different question.
In cereals with multi-shaped colored things, aside from... Okay, here's one, I believe. Captain Crunch. Captain Crunch does have 2 different flavors. With the berries and the actual things.
But do the berries, since they're different colors, do the berries have separate flavors?
Berries all taste the same.
Never speak to me or my son again.
You don't have a son. That's why you don't have amazing dad powers.
Why do you gotta come at me like that?
I'm sorry, that was a little low. Off the podcast. Off the
record?
I'm so sorry.
How about on the record?
That was all legit.
Suck. I'm really glad that... I feel like this is going well. I feel like we're finally getting into our podcast.
I feel like this is actually like a good thing. I like being in the same room because then we can do bits, and it's so much easier
better
to do bits.
It's so much easier to like read facial cues.
Yeah, like.
Why do you move your mouth so much when you do it? I just winked. It sounds so gross.
I wish there was cameras. Oh, it would be so good.
So where were we? Reese's Puffs.
Reese's Puffs.
Okay, back to the big one. We're
Okay,
gonna table to the side different flavored stuff.
Okay.
Except that's my main argument for the large ones is that you can't get a good amount of the chocolate and the peanut butter, but you are saying stupid things, so we're not going to go there. But still, it's dumb because you can... I just feel like there's no point. It's just Reese's trying to get more money from you.
Yeah.
Because kids are going to be like, but it's big.
I want the big ones that I can barely fit in my mouth.
Please don't use that context. Okay. Moving on. Reese's. Yeah, I like all Reese's.
Let me say something real quick about the
favorite candy.
Sorry, one second. I'm still on the Reese's. Big Reese's. My dad is also really love cereal. We didn't actually eat much of regular breakfasts growing up. It was all cereal breakfasts, including my dad.
Because you live in Battle Creek?
Yeah, that's what you do.
My dad's go-to is eggs. So we had a lot of eggs as kids.
You think you're higher up?
Yeah. You think you're better than me? Off the podcast? Yes.
On the podcast?
Maybe. I
Anyways,
love how we're doing
my dad
this
said,
to be like off the podcast. You can still hear us, but the bit would be so much funnier if we had visual. But also this would be terrible visual because I can only see like your neck down because we have a lamp in this dark room. We need to get a better recording space. Off the podcast. Okay. Anyway, cereal. Your family cereal.
okay.
Cereal-wise.
So cereal-wise, yes. My dad said they tasted like big donuts, basically.
What does?
The big Reese's Puffs.
Oh.
They're like just kind of taste like big donuts.
Okay, let's take this on to another thing.
Well, not
favorite
donuts,
cereal.
Favorite cereal. Are we gonna do the just? Are we get okay?
Favorite cereal.
Favorite cereal. I really like Fruity Pebbles.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not sure why I like them so much, but it's also there's one thing about it, like people always complain about them getting soggy super fast. Which
yeah, it's too much milk. So you're using too much milk.
No, I'm not. I don't think you're using too much milk. I think you're just doing it wrong.
You're eating slow.
You put a small amount of Pebbles in, not small, not a tiny amount, but just a good like maybe half a bowl.
Oh, I see your technique.
Pour the milk, eat that part fast. Pour some more in, eat more. Pour some more in, eat more. Suddenly you find out they've eaten 3 bowls of Fruity Pebbles. A whoopsie doopsie gonna go
Whoopsie doopsie. I got a better idea for you.
Uh-huh.
Hear me out.
Okay.
You get this bowl of milk, right? Just a bowl of milk. Fruity Pebbles. You get a separate bowl of Fruity Pebbles. You put your spoon in the Fruity Pebbles. You scoop up a nice scoop. Hold it in your milk until it's, the right amount. Just Fruity Pebbles. Perfectly. None of it ever gets too soggy. You don't have little floaties all around in your milk.
Have you seen those cups that people, or was it bowl? They were bowls that people came up with. So
With the straw?
No. So it's a bowl, like a normal bowl, but it has an upper level that so it's like a 2-layered bowl. So imagine it's a regular bowl with a line through it. One side is higher up than the other. You pour milk into the deeper one. You pour cereal into the other one. And now the line actually doesn't go all the way across. It only goes like halfway through.
Uh-huh.
And then you can just kind of shovel the cereal into the milk when you want more.
But again, Fruity Pebbles, especially for Fruity Pebbles, or Cocoa Pebbles, or whatever Pebbles you're going for, I feel like that it's just, you're going to get those floaties, and you can't get all of it.
It's hard to get rid of them.
It is. The world may never know. Third world problems, people. Anyway.
Yeah, let's keep moving.
Right, I asked you Fruity Pebbles. I'd have to say mine. Have you ever had Oreo O's?
Oh, yeah.
They brought them back recently.
Yeah.
They taste just like Oreos.
Yeah, because they're
milk.
basically
And I'm like,
the same thing.
Exactly, and it's an excuse to eat Oreos for breakfast, and my mom does not even care. I sound like a middle schooler that's worried about what my mom thinks. I'm 17, rebel. I'm going to eat what I want for breakfast. Actually, my go-to now, I don't really eat cereal that much anymore. My go-to is a chocolate chip muffin.
That's not bad.
Carbs. Just cut it right in half, spread some butter on each side.
Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Let's. I can't snap so much.
It actually doesn't sound that bad. Put mustard in my pants. We're gonna cut that out.
We're gonna cut that out.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Okay. This is a bad question.
Oh boy.
Okay. Fill time. I'm trying.
I'm filling time right now. Amusing little anecdote. I'm so bored right now. I just finished my...
What kind of anecdote is that? I am so bored right now.
Okay, it's not an anecdote. This is just how I'm feeling right now. I just finished my first year of college, and I have like 2, maybe 3 weeks before I start my summer job, and I have nothing to do. Got nothing.
Are you done with that story?
Yeah, you got a question?
I have a question, but I'm going to alter it.
All
it's
right.
in sports metaphors. For us, I'm going to put it in theater metaphors. Is that going to sound cool?
Okay.
Okay. Would you rather be the best actor on a horrible cast or the worst actor in a great cast?
Does it actually like change our skill level? Because I would say worst, because obviously I'd be the worst already.
Wow, Joey. Just gonna...
No, but like,
though,
if it doesn't change our skill level, I'd be okay with my skill going into a cast that's all better than me.
Yeah.
However,
I would say that. I would say that to be humble, but at the same time, I don't want to get kicked from a cast because I suck. So if I'm the best, then everybody, we're all still in it together.
Like, if I'm the top, I'm the best of the best in the cast, that means it's going to be a terrible cast.
Okay, you're really just off the podcast. You're really just totally destroying yourself, and I think you're bumming everybody out. So I think you need to just sit there quietly and think about what you've done. So
Yeah, blink the mic.
don't do that.
You want to take a break?
Like
Just like,
yeah.
I think we take a break.
I got poo. So personally, I was thinking about it, and I was like, would I rather be the best on a bad cast or the worst in a good cast? And I was gonna I could go either way because I was originally.
Right.
Are you gonna crack that open?
Oh, okay. Don't
Go
talk.
ahead.
We gotta crack it open, get a nice ASMR. Ready for this one?
Oh, crisp. No, you only say crisp for Coca-Cola. Not sponsored.
Okay. How about this? Take a sip of Gatorade. Crunchy.
Perfect. Anyway, so I was saying at first I was like, well, worst actor, best team, because doesn't matter. I'm not the best. I want everybody. It's about the cast. It's not about me. But then I was like, but you don't want to be the worst because you don't want everybody hating you. Like if you're in a good cast and you're like the worst there, you're hated by everyone because
Are you sure?
You're ruining this show right now.
Okay, so here I'm going to take a little bit of liberty in this question. You say
I
the
took
best.
a lot of liberty in this question.
You say the best actor or the worst actor in the best cast. So when you say best, I wouldn't say it's necessarily just skill wise. It would also be like their ability to work with people. So
Yeah.
these people, if they're the best cast, even if they're like the best actors, most really good actors are very kind people. At least a good chunk of them that I know about.
Yeah. Where we've done theater together.
Where we've done no, but like even you think of like your Tom Hollands, your Chris Evans, your Chris Hemsworth.
Oh, you're going.
I'm
that.
even going TV show, like either whether it's acting or. I guess from what I've known, yes, there is some sort of I don't know. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe there is some sort of like hierarchy to stage actors. Like they think they're better than movie actors. Just kind of because it takes more skill to be a stage actor.
Yes, but I would also say
I would say both take a different kind of skill.
I would say they both think bad of the other and great of themselves. So that's why I really appreciate movie actors that have a background in theater acting.
Yeah.
Like anybody that I read that's like they got their original training in the theater, or they went to college for theater and like they were going to pursue theater, but then they got caught up in film. And I was like, that's great, because I know you got a good base. And I mean, I don't dislike normal actors because of that, but I just think it's it helps.
Yeah. Let's keep going. Let's move on.
Let's move on to a different question. Yeah, it's a hard question.
Too complicated.
We got a lot of content on it though.
Yeah.
I feel like we talked about this one. What kind of music do you listen to? I think we talked about this one.
Yeah, it had us say our favorite album or something.
What?
We had a question in one of the earlier podcasts that was favorite album.
I don't remember that.
I do, because I remember what album I said. Let's keep going.
Okay. Vamp. Fill time. Come on. Is co-hosting.
I'm slacking. Okay, how about this one?
Just fill air.
You're my dad.
I'm sorry, what? I am? Son?
Dad?
Son?
You came back. You came back
Off
for me.
the podcast, you're grounded. All right, so next question. I'm gonna check real quick just to make sure that we didn't get any more questions.
That's a good call. I'll take a look at my phone right now. By the way,
we
are looking at Instagram right now. You should follow my Instagram, Joe_.show.
And follow me on Instagram at Froyo McNugget. Just sound it out, and that's how you spell it. Froyo McNugget.
No
Not
capitals.
Sponsored.
All right.
Okay, would you rather age from the neck up only or the neck down only?
What kind of crappy question is this?
Would you rather your face get old, you look old, but your body stays young, or your body gets old and your face stays young? I feel like that's weird.
Face.
I would rather have my face, because then it's like,
just covered up with
wow,
clothing.
He's such an old wise man, but how is he doing backflips? I can't even do backflips now, but
I can do cartwheels.
How? Yeah,
that'd be impressive to see an old dude doing. I would become like one of the best actors ever.
Basically, I feel like that's what.
What else would you do in that situation?
I was gonna say that Tom Cruise, but Tom Cruise just his whole body just stays non-aging. So yeah. Anyway, let's move on.
Hey, Hugh Jackman, I want to be part of your circus. Like, cause I
never saw that movie.
Neither did I. I thought it'd be just kind of funny.
Off the podcast, it wasn't. On the podcast. Good joke, Joey. Good job. That was real funny. Good content. Yeah. Are you a pessimist or an optimist?
I want to die.
That wasn't the question. Off the podcast? No, I'm going to do that.
We do that too much.
Too much. I've done that bit to death. Off the podcast. That joke is still funny. So
it's hilarious.
Are you going to answer the question?
What was the
optimist
question?
Or a pessimist?
Optimist. I don't know, dude.
I'm very optimistic most of the time. It takes a lot to get me pessimistic. It has to be very obvious that things aren't going to happen good.
Yeah.
That's how I was. Not to talk about Rona, but that's how.
No, we don't talk about that here.
Just saying, quick comment. That's how it was about this whole thing. It was really until.
No, stop.
Okay.
Off the podcast. Shut up.
Off the podcast. I'm so sorry.
No, you're not forgiven.
Please forgive me.
You're not allowed in my house anymore.
I need this. This is my house. You're actually in my house right now. Actually, no, you're not. We're doing this over Discord. We are not in the same room.
If we interrupt each other, it's because of Discord lag.
Yep, that's exactly why.
Yep.
On the podcast?
On the podcast?
On the podcast.
On the
Okay. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties.
Yeah, it was... We got a lot of feedback.
Have you ever been to the emergency room? What for? I feel like, why would you need to add that?
Have I ever been to the emergency room? I went through the emergency emergency entrance when my dad had a heart attack.
Yikes!
That's a big yikes!
Is that the last time?
Most recent, I think so, yeah.
I'd say the most recent one for me was 2014. I had to go to the ER because I had a ruptured small intestine, I think.
That makes sense.
Meckel's diverticulum is what it's called. Sciencey. I'm a smart boy.
Have you ever mentioned that I don't like medical stuff at all?
Moving on.
Off the podcast. You are a gem.
On the podcast, you suck. Okay. Is it harder? I have a very good answer for this. Is it harder to exercise more or eat healthier?
I think for me it'd be exercise.
Okay,
more.
you didn't.
No,
catch
I knew what you were going for.
Okay.
But I'm saying for me personally, I think the exercising is the harder part.
Really?
Yeah.
I found it really hard to eat healthy. I like food. I exercise. I do Taekwondo.
See, there's the big difference.
Big brag right there. I don't mind exercising. I still hate it. But, like, if it's done... I like Taekwondo because, like, we're doing it together. We're all suffering together.
Yeah. It's like...
I can't find the motivation to... Like, I was, like, a couple weeks ago, I was, like, in this quarantine. You just shuddered.
We don't say that word here.
In this thing that we are in right now, I was like, I have been without Taekwondo for, like, 3 months. So I need to do some stuff. I worked out once, and then the next day I worked out both times abs. Got to the third day, I was like, that was a mistake. So the fourth day, I took a break on the third day. Fourth day, I went for a jog. And I have not worked out since. That was like 2 weeks ago. So I would say, normally, eating healthier is harder. Right now, it's both.
For me, it's the working out. I don't like working out.
You don't really need to. Let's see. Make sure to send us more questions so this doesn't happen next time, guys.
Yeah.
Send us mail.
Yeah, send it to either of us.
We're not giving you addresses, but send us mail.
If you know us and know our address,
that's
kind of creepy.
Don't do that. Don't send us mail.
Send us knives.
No, don't do that.
No.
All right.
Oh, why is it so much harder to fill time?
I don't know. We got on a good roll earlier with the whole cereal stuff.
Yeah, I think having real questions really.
Put in the comments below whether next time you think we should have video.
Because we're gonna either way.
That's true. I'm trying to get my conversation starter thing to reload so we can get more questions.
How about I'll ask you a question just off the top of the brain.
Off the top of the brain.
What's something you think is just overrated?
I feel like we asked this question before. Sports.
Did we ask that question before?
I feel like that was our first podcast.
Maybe it was.
Something that's overrated. What about you? When do you find something that's overrated? Joey's currently thinking. His brain is working overtime. He's never had to think this much in his life.
I can't think of anything because I don't want to
Joey's brain is broken.
I don't want to be mean, so I don't want to say anything.
Don't worry. This is just our opinion, so you can say whatever. I mean, Joey can say whatever he wants because I'm in his inner brain. And so I am talking in third person. Joey, go ahead and be mean, because I already was mean, so you gotta follow suit. I mean, you have to follow Jordan's suit. It's really hard to be your inner monologue.
I don't...
Say it. Do it.
I don't know.
Say it.
You know, I asked the question without actually having an answer in mind.
How dare you?
Wow,
I don't know why I really like to get close to the mic. We're drowning. We're failing.
Can we bail on the podcast? Like,
I don't think we should.
do we have to keep going?
What is your preferred method of contacting someone? Email, phone, text, Facebook message, Facebook post, Instagram story, Instagram comments, Instagram texting, Snapchat texting, Snapchat story, Vimeo, Marco Polo.
It depends on the person, honestly. With you, just hopping on a Discord call easily.
Actually, that's my preferred method is Discord for anyone. I feel like everyone should get Discord, not just gamers. Everyone get Discord. Not sponsored, but it's it's really nice because you can have like a group of friends and you can make a server and you can have a thing on there and you can just jump on and jump off and you can just talk in a room.
It's just you and all your friends. It's
like getting on a phone call, but better.
It really is because it has like a noise suppression system and everything.
Get Discord, not sponsored.
Yep. Okay.
All right.
Got another question? One more question, maybe?
Sure. Let me find a good one.
Perhaps I'll make a burger when we're done.
Make a what? Boiga.
Burger.
Father, I crave burger. Am I a real boy, Papa?
Okay, we'll stop doing that.
Gotta stop ASMR. Nobody's made it this far anyway.
Nobody
has listened this far.
If you made it this far, send me a message on Instagram saying, Joey did booger wall.
Yep, do that. That'll be our secret code.
Yeah. No one's ever gonna get it.
Here's a good question.
All right.
But I think the funniest part about this question is this is a website that these are supposed to be conversation starters. So like you're supposed to use they expect you to use these when you're like feel awkward talking to someone and you're like start a conversation.
Dude, I always feel awkward talking to you.
What do I need to say? What question should I ask them? Do you shower in the morning or in the evening?
All day.
You're in the shower all day?
All day.
How are you not?
How
are you here right now?
Is
this a shower? That's too far. I shower. It used to be random for me, whatever worked, and then I used to do it in the mornings because this is a weird question. We're just gonna move on.
No, I'll answer it real quick and simple. Always nighttime. Normally past midnight.
I don't do it past midnight. I do it at night though because singing in the shower is what I do. Like a lot
for 5 hours.
Yes. I sing in the shower. That is the best place to practice for me, so that's what I do. What was your? All right, I think one more question. One more question for you. What is your favorite? I know we talked about we were going to skip over music, but what is your favorite song right now?
Oh
like
gosh.
Currently favorite song.
Currently favorite song. I feel like we did this one too.
I don't think we did. Just go ahead and give me an answer.
Let me pull up Spotify.
Okay.
If you got an answer, go for it.
If you guys want to support the podcast, that sucks because we don't get paid for this.
We got no Patreon. We don't have monetization.
Start a GoFundMe and then send us the cash. Because I don't know how to set up a GoFundMe.
I think I have one.
Okay.
I literally just remember that I really liked today. And it's If I Had $1 Million.
If I Had $1 Million. Who's that by?
I really don't want to say the name, but once I say the name, I will explain it. It's by Bare Naked Ladies.
Okay.
Bare Naked Ladies is a band that they named themselves that just so they could trick people into coming to their shows.
Ooh, that's corrupt.
But it's a comedy duo, I believe, and it's a song.
Don't judge Joey, guys. You haven't made this far in the podcast.
No, really, you haven't. So I don't feel weird saying this. But it's Bare Naked Ladies, and they would just trick people into coming to their shows because someone would be like, "Hey, we're gonna go see the Bare Naked Ladies." And then
Joey, I think we get. I think we understand.
Yeah.
But
no, it's a comedy duo.
All right. Cool. Well, look it up, guys.
I'm sorry.
My current favorite. You have had a whole Gatorade. I'm not even done with mine.
Dude, I am thirsty.
Okay, my favorite song currently right now is this.
Gonna get demonetized.
I gotta mention
No.
Minecraft Eve was mining. Creepers not fighting. So go and get to mining.
Diamonds. Mine's
We're gonna get
diamonds.
demonetized.
We're not monetized in the first place. Also, this is for you.
Fight a creeper in a cavern. Fight him with my armor. Hero Brian can't face me. Diamonds in my e.
Diamonds in my
I got
e-chest.
diamonds if you
Go
want
on, diamonds if you want them. Diamonds, don't want them. Diamonds if you want them.
Jump in
it,
Minecraft
diamonds,
diamonds.
diamonds.
On it. Any ore you want, baby, just to put some armor on ya. You deserve it.
You deserve it. You deserve the diamonds. Oh.
I'm gonna mine them for you. Gold diamonds shining
All diamonds and mode potions. Minecraft.
I'm
stuck.
Oh, please.